What's going on, guys? It's your boy Zane here, back for another episode of Lucid9, and I left you on a bit of a cliffhanger that episode. I do that almost every episode. You're probably used to it by now, I know, but last time we left off, we had this girl here. We had Misaka, and I know her voice started trailing off a little bit different than what it started. It happens with everybody except Yahiko. I've mastered the great Yahiko Ikari's voice, that's for sure. And apparently she does not remember anything about us. My pop filter's in the camera, I see it a bit there. That P probably sounded really loud there, but whatever. And she remembers nothing of us, which sucks. But I think there's some shenanigans going on here, so let's see what happens. By any chance, you haven't gotten into a tragic car accident and ended up with amnesia, have you? That's why you haven't called. Not in 4 years. She backs away slowly, eyeing me like I'm an insane psychopath. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. Talk to Rui and find out what's happening. I wore a kimono. You really don't... Oh, is that where he wore the kimono? She stops at that. A flash of recognition catching her eyes. Got her. Or goodbye kitty kimono and ran around calling you a tooth fairy. What? What did I do? ... You did? On second thought, I really should have talked to her, no one else in the classroom. I was a kid, man. But you wore a kimono? And call her a tooth fairy? Well, yeah, but... This bitch! About time you admitted it, Yama. I'm struck speechless as the situation begins to dawn on me. You know who I am? Know you? How could I not? It's only been 4 years. Oh, that look though. Then you were faking it, of course. Why were you pretending not to notice me earlier? I knew you recognized me. Oh, it's not every day you've seen an old friend who just decided to disappear one day. She stops at that. Look at her irritation crossing her eyes in my cutting tone. It's not like I wanted to leave Setoyama. So, why did you? My mother didn't leave me with much of a choice. You mean Satomi? She nods. Could have at least told us you were moving. I couldn't. I wait for an elaborate explanation, but nothing comes. Elaboration, okay, I know, I failed at reading. That's it? You just couldn't tell us? Why not? Do you mind if we can talk about it later, Yama? I'm not very comfortable discussing it in class. I open my mouth to object, but something about Misaki's expression prevents me from pursuing the issue further. She generally seems distraught. Wait! Yama wore goodbye kitty Kimono and called Misaki the Tooth Fairy? Is he just catching on to this? Luckily, Hiko manages to change the subject. I decide to play along for the time being. I was a little kid, man, dang it. I hear excuses, all excuses. It was not an excuse, there's a legitimate explanation. I somehow fell and got my yukata dirty. I was at the festival and we weren't very close to home, and, you know, Miki had an extra kimono. A goodbye kitty kimono? Yes. Somehow having Yahiko mock me just makes the entire thing 10 times worse. Casts the half-plead and half-indignant glare at Misaki, who only shrugs in response. It isn't my fault you enjoy cross-dressing. I don't! If only I had patter at the time, I would have taken a photo. Wait, so what's this patter you keep mentioning? Judging by the reactions I'm getting, I've just committed a huge faux pas. You don't know what patter is? Is it like Twitter? Where have you been living your whole life? Under a rock? Well, technically that's what my name would imply. What? Is it like the Secret Service database or something? Far more important. It's the most popular social networking website in today's society. Okay, I'm guessing it is something like Twitter. I really question your priorities. Through Patter, you share posts with 90 characters. It is like Twitter. It allows you to spread important news, demonstrate your support, provide instant feedback to questions, or just blog about your day. Gover Maker got big because of Patter. As for me, I like to give updates on the progress of my day. Okay, fine, but Does anybody actually care? Not really. I mean, I post a lot of tweets on Twitter from time to time, and nobody really cares about it. I do get a couple, but not a whole lot. Mainly bots, you know. My second major faux pas of the day, apparently. People care? Are you sure? Because the way I see it, tapping 2 buttons doesn't exactly make you. They care, damn it! Don't say nothing different till you pat yourself. Don't say nothing? Intense? Misaki? Wait, what? The conversation grinds to a halt when Misaki's phone thrills in her hand. She immediately regains her composure. Kazuhaya speaking. Yes, understood. I'll be there in 5 minutes. She cuts the call and shoves her phone back into her pocket, looking me square in the eye. ... I must go. Duty calls. Duty? What kind of duty? My employer has a job for me. Oh, she could be... Okay, I'm calling it now. She's either the serial killer, or she was that person the serial killer was talking on the phone with. Job? Now? What about school? Oh, I'm sure they'll excuse this one. Let's talk again later, Yama. Oh, and make sure to bring Rui, okay? Goodbye! And like a tornado stalking its next target, she blazes out of the room. Funny you mentioned target there. I'm left completely dumbfounded with the Hiko, who's dancing around the room like he just won his mansion on the moon. I have a fan! I have an actual fan! A real fan! I wonder how long it'll be before I can pledge her to my service as my first true minion. I thought I was your minion. I wordlessly leave him in his fantasy of world domination and head to the cafeteria. It's more out of routine than actually feeling hungry. Shock of running into an old friend after 4 years might have something to do with that. Maybe I should be angry at Misaki, but at the time, who knows what would happen with her and her mother. Seemed pretty uncomfortable talking about it. Well, yeah, at least wait till she explains why she had to leave and whatnot before you get, like, pissed or anything. At least she's here now. I guess that's all that matters. Misaki wants to tell me, she will on her own time. The cafeteria is broad and beautiful, boasting polished surfaces and tidy, well-lit spaces. Modern furniture sells well on the brushed mahogany floor. Their school is really nice. From all like the pictures I've been seeing, their school is really nice. Students in pristine uniforms travel to and fro, scooping food from the extensive buffet counters and around the perimeter of the cafeteria, return to their friends. Spot Rui in the back of the cafeteria, staring at the skylights with a thoughtful filter ahead. Oh, I thought that was her reaction to seeing me. Damn it. Actually, this would be the perfect time to tell her about Misaki. We'll be thrilled to see her again. Hey, Rui. She jumps slightly at the sudden sound, and only then do I remember that I'm supposed to be apologizing for being dramatic yesterday. Except I've never been great at apologizing, or even good at it, or actually even mildly passable. This is your boy Sean Connery, Sensei. As Zane's being a bit of a cockslop, I'll let this episode go on for too long. So, I shall see you all in the next one. As always, as that cockslap would say, stay frosty. Hey, Miki. She tilts her head in my direction, eyes bright. Hi. Do I know you? Oh god. Shockwaves are tremendous, of course. Well, that's an interesting shot. Again, I'm gonna have to do some censorship there because, well, if I don't end up barfing my guts out, you guys will have the most adorable wedding in all of history. There goes Rui. How could you say